All right, so start standing right in the center of your mat. And let's just roll the shoulders. Taking some big breaths. Close your eyes for a moment as you roll your shoulders. Get some movement in your spine. So think about how dramatic you can be with your shoulder rolls. How can you add cat and cow to your shoulder rolls? So today's practice, let's move through, go the other direction with your shoulder rolls and still add that really dramatic movement to the spine. Let's go through what I like to call a lunging salutation. So be mindful of your wrists. Add your arm sweep. So bring the arms around and back and up. And then exhale, bring them forward as you round. Think like big cat and cow. So here we go again. Open back bend, roll the arms up and over. Exhale, bring them down. One more big dramatic sweep. 3, the other direction. So bring the arms forward. Ooh, it feels good. 2 more big rolling circles with the spine and the arms. 1 more. And let's end right in forward folds as you come back around. Fold it down with the knees bent. Oh, drop your head, neck, and shoulders. And shake it out. And just kind of maybe one knee straightens and the other one bends and then switch. Just do that a couple times. Just, loosening a little. Say hi to your body. If this is the first time you've stretched your body today, just enjoy. Right? Bring the hands behind your back. Let's lace the fingers and stretch them to the sky. We're going to do a lot of shoulder work, upper body work today. Good. Arms, hands to the lower back. Let's slide them down. Good. And roll it up. Let's go right into beat the drum. So again, take care of your wrists. So anything we do today can be done on your knees and or on your elbows. So if your wrists start to get sore, come down to your elbows. All of the lunges and the planks, lots of planks today, all of those can be done on your forearms. Modify and adjust as you need to, as today I am here as a guide. It feels good. All right, back to the center. Good. Let's come to the front of the mat. Feet facing forward. Here we go. We're going to build on ourselves, on our sequence. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, take a chair pose as we draw the hands down through the midline, all the way down. Slowly come into a deep chair where those elbows will come to the knees. And then inhale and exhale, fold, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit, keeping the fingers on the floor or your shins. And then exhale, downward dog. Let's walk it back. Oh, high legs, high calves, pedal them out. Spread the toes. We'll come back to those calves quite a bit. So on an inhale, shift forward into your plank. Knees or straight legs. Drop the knees. Bring the elbows into the ribs and come down slowly. Little cobra. Shoelaces down, knees lift. High cobra. If you like, if you feel like your spine's warm enough, take a high cobra. Lift the hips up, tucking the toes. Right back into plank. And downward dog. Good. Lift up onto the toes and let's bend the knees and look into our hands. You can hop into your hands or step your feet into your hands. Forward fold. And let's roll up. So press down and roll up nice and slow. Arms out and up. Again, pull it down into that deep chair with the elbows to the knees, nice and slow. Come all the way down. Slowly. Inhale, spine lengthens. Forward Forward fold, exhale. Good, let's come back again. Downward dog, step it back. Plank pose. When you're ready, you can drop your knees if you'd like. And then drop your knees on an exhale. And come all the way down, elbows in. Again, here's that little cobra. High cobra as you peel it up. Strong arms, hips back to plank. And downward dog. Push that right heel towards the floor. Let's lift the left one up to the sky. Inhaling. Exhale, lunge it in between your hands. And reach that left arm up on an inhale. So we get a nice big twist. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the floor. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Bring it up, inhale. Good. Bring it down. Let that right knee come down with it. And open the left knee into lizard, rocking the shoulders side to side as we warm up. And start to stretch out the hips. Warming up the side body a little bit here. Come back to the center. Let's lift that right knee and step it back into three-legged plank or three-legged downward dog. So the left leg goes back up to the sky. And now you can come down into plank or three-legged plank. So as you shift forward, you can keep that left leg lifted. You can drop your right knee and keep the left one lifted, or drop them both. Up to you. Take a breath in. On the exhale, take both legs down. Take the knees down if you'd like, and come all the way to the floor. Nice and strong and slow, controlled. Little cobra. A nice high cobra. And up and back, plank pose. And downward dog. Let that left heel push down towards the floor. The right one will come up to the sky. And let's lunge that right one between the hands. Good. Right arm goes up. Inhale. And exhale down. Let's do it again. Right arm up. And down. One more time. As that right hand comes down, let's take that left knee also down to the floor, open into lizard, and start to rock. Rock your shoulders. Rock your hips. It's all kind of shifting side to side. Back to the center. We'll lift that left knee up, stepping back. Three-legged dog, so that right leg goes right up to the sky. Three-legged plank. So as you come forward, decide if you're going to keep your right leg lifted or take it down. And then go ahead and come down to the floor, either with the leg up or down, making sure that left knee was down as you come down, controlled. Little cobra. And a nice big high cobra. And let's lift it up, tuck the toes, plank pose, and downward dog. Good. Take a nice big breath or two here. Coming up to the toes, let's bend the knees and look forward. We'll hop or step into forward fold. And let's roll up. Oh, good. Arms out and up. Roll your wrists as they come up. We'll hold here, pulling the lower belly in. Finding those bandhas. Roll the wrists the other direction. Good. As you exhale, the elbows will come down to the knees once again into that chair. Deep chair. Nice. Inhale. And fold. Forward fold. Good. Inhale. Downward dog on the exhale. Stepping or hopping back. Plank pose as you inhale. And let's come all the way down. Knees down first. Come all the way down. Nice and slow. Little cobra. Nice high cobra. Now this time, if you want to do an upward facing dog, go ahead and push your shoelaces down and lift the knees up. Strong legs, strong back. We should not feel this in the lower back. Lift the hips up, curling the toes over one at a time. Hello, toes. Into downward dog. Okay, here we go. Right heel down, left one up. Such a wonderful stretch here. I love three-legged dog as you're really opening the back of that right leg and the left hip. Let's go ahead and lunge that left leg in the foot in between the hands. This time coming all the way up to a crescent lunge, finding our balance. Let's take a side bend. Grabbing your right wrist, pulling it over gently to the left. Come on back. Good. Warrior two, taking that right heel down. We'll straighten the left leg. Arms can come down. Exhale, warrior two, bend the left knee, come back. Good, straighten the left leg again. And exhale back. One more time, straighten. And down. Into a nice bend. Good, let's take this right arm up for a side angle. As the right arm comes up, left elbow hits the knee, stretch that right side, and then bring that right hand right to the floor as the right heel pops up into a lunge and the left arm pops up. And then both hands to the floor. All right, three-legged dog. So step that left leg up to the sky. And going into wild thing pose now. So as you start to come forward into your plank, we'll bend this left knee. Okay, flip it over behind the right one on the other side so that just the ball of that left foot's on the floor. But you come to the outside edge of your right foot. Now, if you push your hips up to the sky, lift that left arm up and over. This is called wild thing. Take a big inhale. Exhale with control. Bring the left hand down and the left foot. Back to plank and downward dog. Good, the other side. So the left heel presses down. The right one goes up to the sky. Again, three-legged dog, just working the back of that right or the left leg. Feeling really good, big stretch here. Reaching up to the sky, but also reaching down to the floor. And exhaling, let's lunge that right foot in between the hands. Great. Coming up for your crescent lunge, all the way up. Grab that left wrist, balancing on the ball of that left foot. Let's side bend to the right. Nice big breath here. Pushing through that left ball of the foot, but through the right heel. Coming back. Warrior two as we spiral down that left heel. And straighten the right leg. We'll bring the arms to the sides. Good. Sinking and bending the right knee. And coming back to straighten the right leg. Arms down. One more. Bend. And down. Arms down. Good. This time, bend the right knee. We'll take that right elbow above the knee. Left arm up and over for side angle pose. Stretch that left side, and then let's take that left hand right down to the floor. Coming up into the ball of the left foot so that the right arm can shoot up to the sky for our twist. And then three-legged downward dog. So take that right hand to the floor, reach that right leg up to the sky. Okay, so wild thing on the other side. Now, as you start to shift forward to plank, bend your right knee and flip that right foot over the left leg. So as you turn, you come to the outside edge of your left foot, push your hips up, open your right arm to the sky. Okay, control it. Let's bring that right hand back to the floor and controlled right foot to the floor into plank. Let the knees come down and take your time all the way down, controlling the movements. Nice big breath. Shoelaces down, little cobra. High cobra, and decide if you want an upward facing dog or you want to stay in high cobra. Big breath. Lifting the hips up and back into downward dog, turning those feet over. If you're in upward dog, take a couple breaths. Up to the toes. We'll bend the knees and look forward, hopping or stepping into forward fold. Weight into those heels and roll on up. Good. Arms up. Roll the wrists around. One more nice round like that. Adding another fun pose. So from Wild Thing, we're going to add a side plank with a funky leg. So other direction with your wrists as you're rolling your wrists. Exhale, elbows to the knees, sitting back, chair pose. Remember all your options. Big inhale. Forward fold. Good. Breath in here. Exhale, slowly. Walk it back, downward dog. Plank pose as we inhale, coming forward. Being mindful again of your wrists. If you need to do any of these poses on your elbows, make sure you do. Then exhale, downward dog. As you come into downward dog, push that right heel down and the left one up to the sky. Again, extending between the legs. Lift that left leg up now. Pull the left shoulder towards the floor a little bit. So you're not opening the left shoulder to the left. You're pulling the left shoulder down, but lifting the left leg to the sky. And then lunge into the hands nice and slow. Take your time. Control your movements. Know where your body is in space. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come all the way up. Again, side bend to your left. Grab your right wrist. And then warrior two. As you come up, spiraling open that right heel, placing it down. Now, this time, let's circle this left knee twice. Let's do two big dramatic circles here to the other way. Come to the outer edges of your foot. Straighten. And exhale, bend into your warrior two. Good. Let's roll those wrists around a few times. And the other direction. Then push your heels of your hands out and your fingertips up and back, and then down. Push the fingertips down toward your wrists. Good. Side angle with that left elbow down. Right arm is going to sweep up and over as it does, extending that right side. And then coming down to the floor. So right hand on the floor, popping up that right heel, lifting the left arm up. Big twist. Three-legged downward dog. Taking that left leg up to the sky. All right. So first order of business is that Wild Thing pose again. So as you come forward into your plank, bend the left knee and flipping that left foot over the right one, taking the ball of the foot down, outer edge of the right one. Lift the hips up, open the front body. Lift, lift. Squeeze your butt, just for the heck of it today. And then bring the hands down. Now, fun pose here. Take your left knee right into your chest and shoot it over to the right. So put it down on the floor, shoot it over to the right as far as it wants to go. You can stay right here. Or come on the inside of your right foot. Drop your heel. Lift your right arm. Push your hips to the sky. Push. This is my scissor side plank. Push your hips up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Control it. Taking that left foot out, stepping it back into plank. And taking a downward dog. You can take a child's pose if you need to. It's warming up in here. All right, a couple deep breaths. We're going to do this on the other side. Then your super hard work is done today. We're going to do a little playing around. Deep breath. Left heel pushes down to the floor. Okay. And when you're ready, the right one goes up for three-legged dog. Again, long stretch between the legs, pulling the right shoulder towards the floor, but the right foot up to the sky. Let's lunge. And right foot in between the hands. Great. Crescent lunge. Come on up. Reach for the sky. Grab your left wrist. Ribs down as we side bend to the right. And then warrior two as we spiral out. Taking down that left heel. All right, let's get these big circles in this right side. Two big ones on each, in each direction. 1, 2. Crack, snapple, pop. Other direction. Be dramatic today. And then exhale, sinking down, warrior two. You can roll the wrist a couple times too. Always a good place to work on the joints here. Let's take that right elbow down, left arm up an overside angle. Stretch the left side. And then bring it down to the floor. Left hand to the floor on the inside of that foot. So you can pop up onto the ball of the left foot, sending the right arm to the sky. Then there's that three-legged dog. So as your right hand comes down, sending the right leg back to the sky. Okay, here we go. We have our two funky poses of the day. Wild thing comes first. So as you come forward into your plank, bend your right knee and pop it up and over that left leg, reaching the right arm to the sky. Wild thing pose. Okay, bring that right hand down. The right knee will come into the chest and we'll shoot it over to the left side. Push it over on that floor. Again, you can stay here or drop that left heel. So come on the inside of the left foot. Push your feet down. Lift your arms. Lift your hips. Lift. And then bring the hands down. Good. Carefully and slowly remove your right leg to plank. Let's take the knees down and come down slowly. Shoelaces down. Take a little cobra. Peeling it up to a high cobra using those strong arms, hips up and back for a child's pose with wide knees. As you take this child's pose, take your forehead down. If it doesn't reach the floor, put your forehead on your block. And bring your hands to your sides so that your palms are up next to your legs. Make sure your knees are open wide enough so that you can breathe into your belly.